Miami starting group. They've got Wiggins, the captain out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's AI in at the four-man position. And for the Raptors, you've got Lee. Out there with Scotty Barnes. And they're skinny, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. Taking a look at Toronto. They have a chance to end things right here. Greg on their floor, up 3-1. What's their mindset? You've been here before. What's their mindset coming into this one?
Well, I think this is where they expected to be when the series began, and they have their eyes on a much bigger prize down the road. So the last thing they want to do is drop this one and prolong this thing. I think they will probably have more intensity tonight than we've seen through the first 4 games.
And as you always say, just take care of business.
Yes, sir. And that pick takes the beat totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Andrews passes to Barnes. Barrett with the ball. Out defended by Adebayo. And Barrett gets it to go.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get your better scores, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
He with the block. Nobody near Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Nice quick decision from Scotty Barnes, and he knocks it down.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Hero. And Pirtle sends it back.
Great defense by Pirtle, a 7-footer who knows how to use his length.
Pass to Andrews. On the wing, Lee over Wiggins. No good from Lee.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Here's Adebayo. He with the block. A putback, can't throw down the putback. The Heat have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Drake with the drive, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Lee, and he converts the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Up top, Hero. Drake the pass to Adebayo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Andrews from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. It seems like your opponent does it better.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
Here's Barrett following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Hero against Barrett. On the wing, Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Barrett. Here's Andrews. Sinks the three-pointer. Skinny's got 6.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the inside, Wiggins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Lee passes to Andrews. From deep three-point land, it's Adebayo with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yep, that one goes.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Here's Andrews. He's got 6.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here is Miami. It's a 5-point game. Passes it to Drake. Over Lee. The captain, no good.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Lee, left side. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Lee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Drake. And he banks in the layup. Raptors leading by 5. Here's Andrews. Off target with his 3.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Here's Wiggins. And that one hits back iron. Toronto's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Barnes. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical and he's explosive.
Higgins outside. Got loose. Hurdle with the steal. And here we go. Lee heading to the hoop. Oh, the power on that Pruden.
Not a guy to rack up a lot of steals, but Pirtle has those long arms and he anticipates.
Off the rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hero passes to Drake. Ball's not loose. Lee with the steal. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Good defensively. They've been a step slow here to start.
Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
The Heat trail by 12. Break the pass to AI. And the pass to Hero. To end the run. Another shot. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow.
This game is defined by heart and hustle. Bam Adebayo would be welcomed by any coach on any team in any league.
The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Adebayo drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Andrews passes to Lee. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's stolen by Barrett. Fast break Toronto. Shoots it up. Andrews, no good.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Wiggins with it, now guarded by Pirtle. And Pirtle sends it back, and he's able to get it back.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Lee outside. Pass to Andrews. Back to Lee, uncovered. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Here's Andrews. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Skinny's got 11 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the Heat call time here. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Hero. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Now here's Lee. He's got 9. Over AI. No good from Lee. Here's the captain. Over to the wing. In the post, arms on him, and the layup's good off the glass.
He couldn't have played it better. There was just enough room to get the shot off.
Andrews passes to Barrett. Right wing. Here's Andrews. He's guarded by Adebayo.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Pass to Andrews from deep three-point land. And it's AI with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
So, timeout call here, the first for Toronto.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Is checked in. Harris comes in for Scotty Barnes. Grayson Allen's checked in for Barrett. And Dick subbed in for Lee. Heat also with a sub. Powell, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Outside, Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Assisted by
Hero's got his second basket of the night.
Converting inside through the defender. Hero determined to get the bucket to fall.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's the captain, Adebayo Harris.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Takes it from 10, and the jumper falls for him.
High percentage look for Harris. He becomes more and more efficient offensively.
.153 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Powell. Here's Adebayo. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes to Dick. And here is Allen. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's AI. Offensive rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
The pass to Andrews. The dish to Allen. Dick with it. Nothing on the board. Harris misses.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Pass to the captain. Out to AI. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the captain. Allen defending. They grab their own miss.
Toronto foul. Tobias Harris. That's his first personal foul.
For Miami, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for the Heat, number 12. Taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. drops, so they now lead by 1. The Raptors shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. Allen outside. Pass to Andrews. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Skinny's got 16 points.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Hero kicks to AI. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Assisted.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Andrews. Miami grabs the miss. AI's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Toronto's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. They've got lead. Harris is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Dick. And it's Mamu Kalashvili in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. Jaquez with the bucket. Jaquez has got the game tied up here for the Heat.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And there's the feed to lead. Over AI. It's hauled in by the Heat. AI's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Mitchell. Out to the wing. Jaquez the pass to Mitchell. No good from outside. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. From 17 feet out, the shot comes out. The Heat shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. AI kicks the foul. Mitchell outside. And it's blocked. Harris outside. And Lee with the stuff.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Mitchell passes to AI. No one around him. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Raptors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
At the line for your Raptors. 1 shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Lee. The Heat trail by 5. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Powell. The 3. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touches it back. Toronto leading by 5. To the middle. And Lee with the stuff.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Mitchell kicks to AI. Pass to Pop. They need this. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They've held a 12-point lead early. Barrett inside the three-point line. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Powell. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. The pass to Lee. Over AI. No good from Lee.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
To the paint, and AI throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Dick, guarded by Powell. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat trail by 3. And the Heat call time here. Lee really making a difference here.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. AI passes to Jaquez. Back to AI. Mitchell against Lee. And it's Mitchell missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And stolen by AI. And here is Powell. Dishes it to Mitchell. That's tipped.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Harris gets the lead. Shoots from the line. Buries the jump shot. Lee's got 11 points in the quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Mitchell passes to AI. Back to Mitchell. AI outside. 5 on the clock, and the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Outside, Hero. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And here are the Heat now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Drake. Miami no good on that time either.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play. Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
Higgins outside. Nice D from Barrett.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Pass to Dick. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 10-point Toronto lead.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Harris dishes to Lee. Pass to Dick. Back to Lee. Over AI. Again, Toronto. Here's the captain. 8 points for him. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Wiggins. They could use a bucket. Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Adebayo's got 12 in the game.
Bam is cooking right now. Once he flips this switch, he's tough to slow down.
Toronto calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Check in for Dick. And it's Harris with the ball for Toronto. He dishes it to Barrett. Back to Harris from the arc. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
Tobias Harris.
Three shots.
That's good from Harris.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
And the second free throw, good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And he makes all 3. The Heat trail by 13. Here's the captain. He's got 8. Here's Wiggins, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drake. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And he's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Raptors leading by 10. Lee outside. Over AI. And again, Toronto no up.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stopped. Love it.
Now here's Wiggins. At the Hero. There's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Hero's got it back down to single digits for the Heat.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Here's Lee. Wiggins with the rebound. Miami's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Drake, and Barnes sends it back.
Timing and anticipation. That's how Scotty pulled off that block.
Substitution on the court.
Here's the captain. He's got 11. Higgins outside, and a wide open look for Hero. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. Lee kicks to Barnes. Allen inside. He's covered by Hero. Allen, that's good. And the Raptors lead by 6.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce ball.
Here's Drake. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And there it is for him. Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And he drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now, here's Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. And Adebayo throws it down.
A dangerous pick-and-roll partner. Adebayo's a high-level athlete with great size.
Toronto calls timeout.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Here's Lee. 24 points for him. There's the dish to Barnes. He kicks it to Lee. Passes it to Allen from past the arc. And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The shot's good. And now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
Oh, Tyler Hero flashing those pandas.
Here's Andrews. He's got 18, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 17-7 run. The pass to Hero. Lets it go with a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 assists tonight. Here's Andrews. Allen outside. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. And that one's good. Andrews. Skinny's got 21.
Even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still couldn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Here's Drake trying to get open as Adebayo. The captain with the bucket. The captain's got it all tied up now for the Heat. Here's Andrews. He's got 21, and he makes that one.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Here's Drake. A stupendous finish in traffic. The captain's got 15 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Andrews passes to Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Andrews. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Pass to AI. With the fadeaway. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Passes it to Allen. Jacks up a three. Miami grabs the miss. The captain's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wiggins. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's the captain. There's the pass to Adebayo. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Eric Spoelstra here with us. A lot of three-pointers allowed in the first half. How do you limit that going forward?
Well, there's been some airspace issues. I mean, there are a couple easy ones where we didn't rotate over on the weak side, but we're just not making that extra effort to get to the shooters.
And we know multiple effort is a big part of what you do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey, everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Well, for the Raptors, although they haven't been dominant in this series so far, tonight is clearly not going to be easy. If they hope to finish the series off here in Game 5, they've got some work to do in the second half. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what'd you see out there?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Skinny having a dominant impact in this game.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
He's one of those players who can turn up when necessary, and you need those guys in big games.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The captain out there with Hero. Then it's AI. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Poked away. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Over to the left wing. Here's Adebayo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Adebayo's got the lead up to 1 now for the Heat. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
The Raptors shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here's Andrews. And Adebayo sends it back. Here's Pirtle. Rebound by the Heat. The captain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Kept alive. Here's Pirtle. Oh, that's blocked. Pirtle against Adebayo. Pass to Hero. To Drake. Kicks it out to Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Toronto calls timeout. Switch here. Barrett's checked in.
R.J. Barrett.
Andrews passes to Pirtle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
The Raptors have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. The Heat with the lead. Passes it to Wiggins. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lee outside. It's deflected. Now Adebayo. 16 points for him. Drake the pass to Hero. Here's the captain. Shot on the way. He with the block. Here's Andrews. He's covered by Hero. Turtle. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Lee. He's got 26. Now the pass to Andrews. This one for three. Lee, that's good. Lee's got 29 in the game. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish. And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's Andrews, and he has 28 points for the game. Back to Barrett. All alone. Miami grabs the miss.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Shoots from 14. Miami no good on that time either. Raptors with the lead. Goes up on the block. It's deflected. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Hero passes to Wiggins. Back to Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Andrews. Pass to Barrett. Shoots the three. Buries it from three-point range. Barrett's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
AI, no good.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Hero finds Adebayo. And Barnes sends it back. Here's Andrews. Five to shoot. Right through the D for the layup. Now it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most. And he is delivering.
Timeout called, the Heat. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Heat making a switch here. Outside, Hero. Here's Drake. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Andrews buries it down low. Skinny's got 32 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these big runs.
Higgins outside. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Wiggins has got 8.
An advanced scorer with a lot of counter moves. Wiggins can adapt to what the defense is doing.
Here's Andrews. There's Pirtle. And good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now, Hero, 20 points for him.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
They get it again. And Lee with the stuff.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Drake the pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Lets it go. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Andrews. Makes it off the glass. Skinny's got 8 here in the quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's the captain. 15 points in the game. Fast break Toronto. Here's Lee. Here's Barnes. Out left to the wing. On the wing, Lee. It's tipped. Hero from long range. Nice D from Barrett.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
No good from Lee.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
First one falls for him. Norman Powell's checked in for the Heat. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Raptors leading by 6. Here's Lee. They get the rebound. Pirtle gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Drake the pass to Hero. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Excellent timing. Pirtle just leaping quickly for the alley-oop.
The Heat trail by 8. Now here's Powell. Drake. And that one is good. The captain's got 17 now.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Here's Andrews, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the deepest knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Barnes kicks to Barrett. Passes it to Andrews. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tyler Hero picks one up. The Raptors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Andrews, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Mitchell looking it over.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
The pass to Jovic. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's good, 2 points. 40 points for Skinny.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Here's Hawkins. Pass to Ware. And Pirtle sends it back. Here's Barnes. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. And it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Pop. Here's Jovic, covered by Barnes. Here's Hackett. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Andrews, covered by Mitchell. Barrett, wide open, he fires. And a miss there on the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Lee. He has 31. And that one drops.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Lee against Powell. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Lee with the steal. And here we go. Lee heading to the hoop. Here's Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Raptors out in front, up by 12. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Dick is out there with Skinny. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Junior. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Yeah, easy call.
Rare. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Sandro Mamu Kelishvili.
And the first one drops. Good on both. Here's the captain. Passes to AI. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Here's Andrews. The pass to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. A step-back shot here, and it's Miami with the rebound. AI's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's Dick. Pass to Andrews from deep, and the Raptors miss again.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Powell the pass to Drake. Here's Jaquez. Drills the three-pointer. Jaquez has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Heat.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
Dick wide open. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's the captain, covered by Lee. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pass to Drake. Over Lee. The captain, no good.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And that one's good. Andrew.
Picking up from where he left off. I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Drake.
Doesn't get exactly the screen he wants, but turns out he doesn't need it.
Dick with it. Allen in the post. Lays it up off the glass. Allen's got the lead up to 14 now for Toronto. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's the captain, covered by Lee. Out to AI. Here's Jaquez. And he banks in the layup. Jaquez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish. I love that they're continuing to attack despite
being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
The captain with the bucket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Passes it to Dick. Now here's Allen. Off target from three-point range.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Knocks it loose. Here's the fast break. Dick leading the way. Andrews, no good. The Heat trail by 12. In the corner, Powell with it. Got a hand on it. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And the Raptors with some changes. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Lee. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Skinny. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Allen kicks to Barrett. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the way up.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
And there's the pass to Drake. Tipped away. Stolen by Allen. Down low. And that one's good. Mamukelashvili. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Raptors foul. Sandro Mamukelashvili. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Miami. At the line for two.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Here's Allen. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
To the inside. Here's AI. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. 18 points for AI.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
That's tipped. Pass to Dick. Barnes outside. Pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes passes to Allen. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
At the line for the Heat, Bam Adebayo.
First free throw is good. And Adebayo drops them both.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
On the wing, Lee puts up a deep three. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Andrew Wiggins checked in for foul.
Andrew Wiggins.
Pass to Andrews. Kicks it to Barrett. On the pass to Andrews. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Lee. It's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Miami ball.
The Heat trail by 11. Here's the captain, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Toronto, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Andrews. Barnes trying to free himself up. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 47 points for Skinny.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Now, here's Ayan. Good ball movement here by Miami. 5 on the clock. Wiggins from outside. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Lee. And so he hits both. Here's the captain. Pass to Hero. Pass to Drake. Over Lee. The captain with the bucket. The captain's got 26. Raptors leading by 13. Here's Andrews. Going inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Lee. And here's Barrett. Passes it to Andrews. Misses the 3. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Miami. Down by 15. And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
That's a 2 from Lee. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 16th rebound on the night. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And that one's good. Andrew.
Thank you.
The Heat trail by 15. Here's the captain. Higgins outside. Kicks it out to Hero. 6 to shoot. Drake the pass to Hero. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors leading by 15. Lee outside. Good. Lee's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Timeout called, the Heat. It's been quite a game for Skinny.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Skinny.
And guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. Wiggins finds Hero. The pass to Drake. Look at that.
Nice.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Terrific dime from Hero, showing how versatile he can be.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Andrews. Got a piece of it.
2 minutes remaining in regulation.
Adebayo against Pirtle. Wiggins from outside. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Now Barnes. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Now Lee, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. And again, Toronto no up.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Barrett following the basket by Bam Adebayo. One-on-one fast break. Here's Hero. Plenty of space. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Tyler Hero outworked the whole floor on this play, making the fast break a one-man show.
It's Barrett on the wing. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Andrews. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Skinny's got 53.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
At the line for the Heat, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. Both shots good from the stripe. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
AI passes to Drake. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series. They are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.